What's up guys, it's me, the ALE Double X Prince, here to give you my review of WWE Backlash 2016. But because I'm really nice and because I love you guys, I'm gonna have to talk about the fight between CM Punk and Mickey Gall. I actually saw it this morning. Oh boy, was that a debut. Um, Obviously CM Punk ain't ready for this yet. Um, and I like his speech. He was confident on coming back. He ain't gonna leave just yet. Maybe down the road, UFC will go good, but right now it's just like not good for him. I used to use his first match, and he's taking on what's his name, Mickey Gall. Yeah, how the fuck I forget his name. Mickey Gall, who's like just a savage. And even when you heard his speech, I mean, so I think maybe CM Punk will get better as it goes on, but right now it's just like really bad. I've seen memes, I've seen it all, so it was just pretty crazy for him right now, and I kind of feel bad though. But let's see just what happens with him. An advice I would give CM Punk is don't get cocky. I really think that's like one of the problems. He got cocky once he left WWE and went to UFC, and he left. He stopped talking to Colt Cabana because he was hanging out with WWE. I'm like, alright, dude, just come on, man. I know the UFC is your new career. I know that's what you're gonna try to do, but just because of like this whole Colt Cabana thing is just ridiculous, and I don't want to get into a rant because it just leads to some controversy here and YWC, but that's all I'm gonna say. So it was whatever for UFC, and that's just like a little quick talk I wanted to say. That's about it. Now let's get on to the review of Backlash. I thought this show was okay. It's not a bad show. It's just forgettable, and it didn't feel like a pay-per-view or a WWE Network special, whatever you want to call it. Really nothing stuck out for me. Nothing said yes. No pun intended. Well, yeah. I think this show felt like a SmackDown. It really did feel like a long 3-hour SmackDown. If it was SmackDown, this would have been a good show, but if not, it was like whatever. And let me just say that there wasn't a legit like match of the year contender. I would say there was mainly matches. It was all it was. Some better than others. And even like the biggest like money selling match didn't happen, and you guys know what I'm talking about. And I have yet to see any reviews for the show, and I'm curious to know other people's opinions on the show. So that'll be it. Obviously we kick off with the 9/11 talk. 15 years is just, I can't believe it. 15 years. I was 2 when this happened, just in case you guys were wondering. So I'm still kind of like thinking about like, wow, this is just tragic, and it's pretty crazy though that crazy stuff like that happen, and it just hits all of us. Like even for like the generation that didn't kind of wasn't there, it's just like a moment that's just like it struck everybody. And rest in peace to those people who suffered. It's really sad when you think about it. So there's that, and it was nice that they like kind of kept it small. And actually, Nature Boy 818 actually told me that this Tuesday it will be September 13th, the same night that they had that live SmackDown where like they give tribute to that moment 15 years ago. If they do something like that, I really hope so. I think it'll be really nice. They won't do it, and they don't have to if they want. So, but I'm just saying that was just a good, like a tragic moment. So I'll just leave it at that. I really want to talk about the show now. But Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon come out. They kind of announce all the matches as they go on, and then they say that the 6-pack elimination is first up. So that's the first match we get. Pretty good. It was alright. It was like kind of all over the place, you could say. But Becky Lynch won. Yes, the new women's SmackDown Women's Champion, the first one, you could say. It was a great moment for Becky Lynch, my favorite out of the 4 horsewomen. Yes, I like her more than Sasha, but Sasha's damn near close to being my favorite out of the 4. But Becky Lynch is definitely one of my favorites for sure. She's just an all-out great person, sweet wrestler. It was just a great moment for her. She definitely deserves it. Usos beat the Hype Bros. Terrible match. I don't care what anybody says. I don't know. I haven't read any reviews, but I'm pretty sure people are praising it. Mojo Rawley sucks in the ring. He really does. If you watch the match, it was mainly Zack Ryder carrying it for the most part. The Usos, they got a new look. I get it. They should have changed their theme song too, just so they could like get more pumped. They should have got their first theme song. Remember that when they debuted, they had like a gangster theme song. They had Tamina with them. I don't know if Tamina's still in the roster or she's on Raw, but if they're leading to that, that'll be pretty sweet. But yeah, Usos beat the Hype Bros. They take on Rhino and Heath Slater later, which led to a funny segment. Now that I bring it up, Heath Slater and Rhino, they're talking, they're confident, and then Heath Slater's like, "Yo, I'm really nervous. I'm gonna shit myself and stuff." And Rhino goes to the camera still, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I just knew that. You got swerved." It was a funny ass segment. Heath Slater is definitely the most over thing right now. And congrats to Heath Slater for getting himself over. Kind of remind me of Zack Ryder. Just don't mess up Heath Slater, please. Really. Miz and Dolph Ziggler, they have a really good match. I couldn't say 4 stars quite yet, but it was damn near close. It was just really both guys brought their A game. Definitely told a good story. It was slow in the beginning, but so was every match. Miz really got some heel heat mocking Daniel Bryan. Dolph Ziggler, I thought he was gonna win, but Miz won because the Maurice spray. So yeah, it was a really good match. I want to see who takes the championship away from him, but right now I'm cool with Miz as champion. I don't know how long he's gonna hold it, but whoever takes it away from Miz, it better be someone like that they're gonna try to push, someone that is like gonna be huge. It better be someone great for the Miz, and it better be a damn good match, for sure. Then we were gonna get Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton, but Bray Wyatt injured Randy Orton in the back. Obviously, he's not still clear to compete after the Brock Lesnar incident, so that's why they had that segment of Bray Wyatt ruining Randy Orton's match. And I knew it was gonna be like a forfeit thing, but then I heard that he was gonna take on someone anyways. So I was excited, and then it was no holds barred. So I'm thinking Shelton Benjamin's coming back, Kurt Hawkins is making his debut, maybe Kurt Angle. It could have been anybody. I'm like, yes, it's gonna be someone great. Kane comes out. I'm like, fuck. They tried. I'll give them that. But I think Bray Wyatt definitely carried the match for the most part. Kane was just retired already, and then Randy Orton comes, RKO's Bray Wyatt, and Kane wins. So at least I'm glad that Kane didn't win clean. I'm fine with this. They're gonna push the feud. Maybe at No Mercy we'll get the match. Or Survivor Series. Maybe they're building it up to WrestleMania. Who knows? But I'm pretty sure they're gonna do Randy Brock at WrestleMania. Then we get Usos versus Heath Slater and Rhino, and this is a damn good match. Heath Slater definitely brought his A game. Rhino still got it. I don't know how old he is, but damn, he's still like he still reminds me of his classic Rhino personality. He's still great, and it was a really good match. And then Heath Slater and the Usos won. I actually thought that the Usos were gonna win, but yes, Heath Slater finally got his contract. I'm proud of Heath Slater. He's gotten himself over on his own. Rhino is just like great with him. This is gonna be a real fun tag team. This is basically the New Day done right. Really, it is. So yes, I'm glad that this match happened. It was a really good match. So yeah, then we got AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose, match of the night by far. even though I said match of the night, it wasn't like the match of the year. It was just a solid, fine match. It really was slow in the beginning. It really was. But it definitely picked up. And I'm tired of the chance of "This is awesome." They did it during the women's match, and even that match, that was passable. But yes, they fight to the outside. They throw each other during the announce table. I thought it was gonna end in a double count. Thankfully, it didn't. And the way this match ended, it just shows me that maybe, just maybe, we'll get like more hardcore matches out of these guys because AJ kicked Dean in the nuts, and then he did his signature move, and AJ's now your WWE champion. Yes, AJ Styles has officially won every world championship except the ROH World Championship because ROH fucked up there. Yes, AJ Styles is the WWE champion. I actually checked. It was like still early. I thought Shane and Daniel were gonna make him. We're gonna restart the match, and then Dean Ambrose was gonna win there, and then that would lead to an epic rematch. Which I wouldn't have had a problem with that, but the fact that AJ beat Dean Ambrose, even though it was a dirty way to win, still great. Yes, AJ Styles is your WWE champion. At the same time, Kevin Owens is your Universal champion. Heath Slater and Rhino, your SmackDown Tag Team champions. Becky Lynch, your SmackDown Women's champion. Miz, your IC champion. Definitely, these guys are getting the push that they deserve and they need. New Day, they're getting too old, and I don't want the club winning it because I'm not a big fan of Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Even in their New Japan years, they weren't that amazing. Carl Anderson, I actually like. Then who's the U.S. champion? Rusev. They gotta get that shit off him. Give it to Cesaro, Sheamus, somebody else. And then we got the women's championship champion Charlotte, the Raw Women's Champion, you want to say? Charlotte's doing a good job. I'm pretty sure Sasha's gonna win it again, and then that will lead to Bayley and Sasha at Mania, which is gonna be fantastic. So it was a solid show. I'm gonna give it a B minus, a 7 out of 10. That's fair. Because it wasn't a pay-per-view as much as it was a really good SmackDown. So I want to see what Clash of Champions got. Kevin and Seth Rollins already sells me. They better not add Roman Reigns. They better not do that. Sasha and Charlotte again, sure. New Day and the club, fine. They better be good this time. And then we got Sheamus and Cesaro, their best of 7's coming up. The Cruiserweight are coming soon. There's gonna be a 2-hour special. They announced it. There's a lot of stuff going on for WWE. There's too much WWE, I should say. But just don't fuck up WWE. That's all I'm asking for. Less is more and more is less. Keep that in mind, guys. Anyways, it's me, the ALE Double X. I gotta go to sleep. I'm going to school tomorrow. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Again, the ALE Double X Prince. And until then, I'm out.